Do you know what's for dinner tonight? Do you need some ideas? Cassidy Kasdorf joins me from Manitoba Turkey, and she's sharing one of her favorite recipes with us. Cassidy, welcome. And what is it that we're making today?
Thank you. So this is my ground turkey chili. It's actually my mom's recipe that's been passed down to me. We make it every fall. It's one of my favorites. It's a good, hearty, nutritious meal. And we use the ground turkey specifically so that we get extra protein in it. But I hope you love it.
Excellent. Turkey is one of those things. It's high protein, very lean, but I also understand that it's very high in iron too, right? And often we're thinking of red meats, but turkey packs a punch when it comes to iron.
Yes, absolutely. So I cook with turkey all the time. So today we're going to use a ground turkey.
Lovely. Okay.
Yeah.
So we've got our ground turkey in the pot. And when we do this up, it's just a matter of sauteing it, browning it, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then what do we add to this?
Perfect. So we're going to add our chickpeas. So we do chickpeas and black beans in it so that you're really getting a lot of protein in it.
Ooh, I like that.
So especially
You've rinsed these in advance, right?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. That's why they're looking so clean and lovely.
Yeah, so this is a great meal for back to school, a nice reset for families and everything, and kids love it.
Because this is one of those things, we're going to be making this in a crock pot eventually, right?
Yes.
So it can really sit all day.
Yes.
And it doesn't take, right? That way if you're busy after school and stuff like that, you just come home and it's ready.
Totally.
Oh, who made supper? The crock pot did.
Exactly.
You just do a little bit of work in advance. Okay,
Yes.
so we've got our beans in here.
Yes, so now we're going to put our celery and peppers. So you can do green pepper or red pepper.
Oh, you had them both in the same bowl. Sneaky. Okay.
Yes, nice and easy for you. So you can give that a stir, make sure it's nicely combined.
Yep.
Perfect. And then we're going to add in our onions. So we do a chopped white onion. I like to chop it pretty fine because no one wants a big chunk of onion in their chili.
Fair enough. Yeah. No, absolutely. And of course it's going to soften and cook down when it's in the pot, right?
Exactly.
Again, just put it on low and let it cook all day. Is it a low heat kind of thing?
Yes.
I suppose depending on how long you've got, right?
You cook it on low for 8 hours so that it can be your full work day, full school day. It's easy to prep.
Okay. I'm reaching for the tomatoes already because I'm assuming that's what comes next.
You're right. So this is what's going to make it nice and juicy and creamy. So you add your diced tomatoes right in, super easy, and then we're going to give that another stir. You want everything to be combined. The other thing that's great about this is it not only has a bunch of protein, but it has a lot of vegetables. So if you're trying to sneak vegetables into your kid's diet, it's a great way to do it.
Absolutely. High fiber, and you've got all the beautiful colors, so it just looks very appetizing.
Absolutely.
What do we got here?
So here we have tomato paste. So you're going to add both tomato paste in, and this is what's really going to stick to the meat and the vegetables.
Ooh, okay,
Make
combining
really
it.
tomatoey. Exactly.
Yeah, nice and thick, as tomato paste always tends to be.
Yes.
But it really just adds that richness and a heartiness to the flavors as well, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, speaking of flavors, I see you've got some spices there.
Yes, so we're going to finish with our spices. We have a chili powder, cumin, and garlic powder here as well. So this will really bring out all the flavors.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to dump this in and do a little bit of stir. I'm going to give you this spoon here because really we want to get to the finished product, which you've got over there. Magic of television. Cassidy, take this and plate us up. What do you got happening there in the pot now?
So here we have the final product. So this cooked on low for 8 hours. And when you come home from work, all you need to do is simply plate it up. You could always have it with a bun or something as well if you want.
Yes, please.
And do you want a sprinkle of cheese on top?
For sure I do. I mean, if it was mine, I just dumped the whole thing on, but a little bit of cheese just to make it appetizing. How easy was that? This recipe and more can be found
on Turkey Producer's website. So it's turkey.mb.ca.
Delicious. And how easy was that? Thanks so much for sharing your recipe.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
Think Turkey is brought to you by Manitoba Turkey Producers and Butterball. Meal ideas online.